the work that woman does at home, for me, is a clear GDP that should be accounted for. But we're not doing it.
Hi everybody, welcome to What's Up. Today I'm in Bangkok with Claire Chiang, the co-founder of Banyan Tree. Thank you, Claire, for doing this with me, for having this conversation. How did you manage, with this business and you're raising your 3 kids?
Kids, my son is already 42, my daughter is coming 40,
Okay.
and my youngest is 31.
Yeah.
So they're all adults. They're always kids in my heart,
Of
for
course,
sure.
yes.
And I think for me, I've been very grateful. They've all turned out to be good children, honest, hardworking. So for me, success about children is really looking at the way their character develops. And character comes with the many years of that, the way we bring them up.
Yes.
And I hope the values that we have inculcated, it will carry them forward to do what they have to do.
How did you balance though when you were building your empire and raising your kids? Because at the time when you started, they were like what?
The first hotel, but
12,
3 years. One is 3 years old, and one is about 6 years old, and we started the first hotel.
That's hectic, right?
Yeah, I think for a mother or for a parent, children should not be seen as the deterrent. Of course, they take on the time.
Yes.
Therefore, you need to manage time.
Yeah.
You need to manage family dynamics.
Yes.
You need to count on help, whether it's from family or from friends, So you have to do a number of things. Well, I call that the household strategies to help you manage time and ambition.
Yeah.
And it might be slower, but you get there.
Yeah.
You may not get there at 30.
Yeah.
You may not get there at 50. If you persist in it, you get there sometime, somewhere. Age is not the determining arc of success. If you believe in something, do it. Keep on the course, mobilizing the resources around you to help you on that course. People do it at 30. You don't need to. Because I'm sure with all the other things you're engaged in, you are also successful, that those people who are successful at 30 may not have.
Yes.
So in the end, it is really about asking yourself, what is enough for you to lead that good life?
All those are really good points. A lot. You always give me a lot to think about. Okay, so this one is for people who are working together with their spouse. How do you manage working with your husband and still maintaining a harmonious marriage? Congrats on your 48 years, by the way, anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wow. It's
Wow,
serious.
that's
Yeah.
really wow. No?
Yeah.
I think there are 2 concentric circles. When one circle takes over the other circle and swallows it, there's no longer a distinct identity. So I've always said a marriage and in couple entrepreneurship is 2 circles where they are tied together but not swallowed up.
It's like the infinity.
And there is it's an infinity,
Yeah.
and there is a common core in between, but there's independence all around. And because it's the infinity, it's the one thread that binds. It moves in a tug and pull tension.
Yeah.
That tension is positive.
Yeah. Yes.
If you exercise wisdom,
Yes.
and the independence is valuable because it's your self-identity,
Yes.
but the common core is critical for continuity of the relationship. Because it's the shared experiences, shared
children.
hobbies, the children, the resources, and shared dreams.
Yes.
And shared values.
Yeah.
That's what enlivened the relationship. But the independence benefit the self, which is important as well.
Of
And
course.
therefore, it is first among equals in a couple relationship.
Yes. Do you
So-
have? Yeah.
So in the areas of the business, I do in the areas that KP doesn't
Doesn't go
take charge of, like the gallery, sustainability, aspects of the spa. And today, I'm the hunter in China. So in business development, because I read and write Chinese, so I do China market. KP does the rest of the world. So we are independent, and yet we converge, and we share our success.
Do you have specific rules like you cannot be apart for longer than 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Like, because you need to see each other.
Yeah. I think now at our age now, after 48 years, and when we are so focused on our time left remaining, we are anxious about wanting to do a lot more things in our area to set the legacy.
Yes.
So I do a lot on China, a gallery,
Yes.
and the sustainability. KB does a lot on capital and in Japan, which he loves.
Yeah.
So we are a little more apart at this point of life, but we plan our year ahead. So we for sure have at least 6 holidays with the children
Wow,
in the
in a
year.
year.
In a year. In a year. The two big ones, which is in June and in
Yeah.
December,
Yeah.
big holidays.
Yeah.
And in between are the holidays and the weekends in Phuket where we now live.
Yes.
So we plan that.
Yeah.
Birthdays, anniversaries, and short vacations, but the long ones. So all in all, we have actually 6 for sure. But in the end, it will probably end up to
More.
about 10 or more encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's always nice.
But it's scheduling. Huh?
Yes.
Therefore,
You need to plan before.
it's a household strategy.
Yes. I want to know your perspective on women and money. Like, do we talk about money enough to, like, because you want to empower women, right? This is about building a business and generating the amount of money that will be enough for us.
Yeah.
Right.
So very early on, I said to KP that there are 3 pots of money I need to safeguard. One pot is definitely for education for the children. Because once you teach them how to fish, they can find the fish
Yeah.
themselves. That's my duty as a parent. Another pot is our old age because I do not want to burden the children. I want it to be self-sufficient till I die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the third pot is for entrepreneurship. He can do anything he wants with it. Because what if he loses that pot, we still have the 2 pot that is
Yes.
guaranteed.
Yes.
And that's enough
Yes.
for me.
Yeah.
So these are the whole money management that I learned from my mother, who's not educated. I remember seeing her logbook as a child where she will note 5 cents spring onions, 30 cents Chong.
Yeah.
Whatever she purchased for the house
Yeah.
is all noted in a logbook. That is basic accounting, basic household responsibility, and managing the expenses
Yeah.
and managing money. Then I found out from my mother one day the cash that she has taken from my father on a monthly basis is all stored under the mattress in her bed in piles, and not in the bank.
Yeah.
And that was, I said, what are you doing? You're losing money by
Yeah.
not putting in the
Yeah.
post office. So I started the post office bank account with her.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think women need to understand that money can work for you.
Yes.
And it's important that with money, you have your independence.
Yes.
And with more money, you also get the respect.
Yes.
Because you are resourceful now.
Yes.
You can do things. So money matters.
Yes. Do you feel that women sometimes don't feel like they don't deserve the money?
They feel that they are not working. So they therefore don't deserve money. And I think is an erroneous thinking. And that's precisely what a patriarchal society thinks about. That because a woman is not working, but the work that woman does at home, for me, is a clear GDP that should be accounted for. But we're not doing it. I think it is so important. You calculate the number of hours they go into the cooking, the washing, the feeding, the buying, the caring. It's a lot more than what a corporate executive does. And if you actually monetize that,
Yeah.
it is work. That's why
Yeah.
I always call it home work.
Yeah.
And if the homework can be paid for,
Yeah.
it'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
And I once had this silly notion, somebody call it silly. I think it is credible.
Yeah.
I talked to some economists
Yeah.
and they feel it is very viable because it's just a matter of accounting for it.
Yeah.
I think a salary, let's say $10. A man earns $10.
Okay.
He gives $3 put in the name of the wife. Or conversely,
Yeah.
wife works, husband becomes homemaker.
Yes.
You do the same lah.
Yeah.
7 and 3.
Yeah.
And the government match my $3.
Yeah.
So I get $6.
Yeah.
Still less than the man's.
Yeah.
So that he will feel okay, right? But I'll be matched with my $3 with the government. I have $6 as a woman, as a
Yeah.
homemaker, and give me a broadband at home.
Yeah.
Where I can actually access internet to do my work.
Yeah.
Whether it's editing or whether it's doing purchasing, I teach myself.
Yeah.
I get educated on the
Yeah.
computer so that I was not alienated from the market.
Yeah.
But I don't need to go to work if I don't want to.
Yeah.
This way, I'm at home
Yeah.
with the children.
Yeah.
You do not need boys' house and girls' house
Yeah.
and all the delinquency issue,
Yeah.
right? So this is equalizing household equality.
Okay.
But when I suggested that, some economists think this is a splendid idea, but I was told, by our government, this is a domestic affair.
Okay.
Don't interfere with it. But this is exactly, apparently, Malaysia is beginning to think that way. And my household, we do it like that, where we feel the independence, even though there was a period where I was not working. I was first child. I learned everything I need to learn about homemaker.
Yes.
But I manage the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we put homework, we see homework as
Yeah.
a critical contribution
Yeah.
of a family.
Yes.
And that's an important mindset that men and women today must think about, to respect those who choose to stay at home and to see how you can equalize their relationship by the way you allocate budget, household budget, spending, etc., etc. So women must feel the dignity and confidence that being a homemaker is nothing to be ashamed about or think that you do not deserve money.
Yeah.